5 harmful habits you need to quit now for a peaceful life after 70. As you enter your 70s, life offers an opportunity to reflect, embrace wisdom, and prioritize peace and well-being. However, lingering harmful habits can rob you of the serenity and joy you deserve at this stage of life. It's never too late to break free from these habits, ensuring the years ahead are filled with positivity, health, and meaningful connections. Here are 5 harmful habits that many older adults struggle with, along with actionable advice to help you let go and thrive. 1. Clinging to negativity and regret, a barrier to inner peace. The habit defined. Clinging to negativity and regret is a pattern of revisiting past events with feelings of bitterness, guilt, or anger. For many, this manifests as replaying arguments, resenting people for past wrongs, or feeling trapped by missed opportunities. While these emotions may feel justified, they act as invisible chains, tying us to moments we can no longer change. Imagine this: carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones representing every regret, grudge, or disappointment in your life. Over time, this weight can feel unbearable, sapping your energy and making the simplest tasks seem daunting. Unfortunately, many of us unconsciously carry this burden daily, unaware of the damage it's causing. The impact of negativity on the mind and body. Holding on to negativity is not just emotionally draining. It takes a toll on your physical health. Studies have shown that chronic stress, often fueled by unresolved emotions, can lead to increased blood pressure. Stress hormones like cortisol cause your heart to work harder, increasing the risk of hypertension and heart disease. Weakened immunity. Persistent negativity can lower your body's ability to fight off illnesses. Cognitive decline. Stress and dwelling on regrets are linked to memory problems and a higher risk of developing dementia-related conditions. For instance, consider Mrs. Linda, a retired nurse in her 70s. She spent years holding a grudge against her former best friend over a financial disagreement. Every time she thought about it, her heart raced, and she felt a knot of anger in her chest. Her doctor later linked her elevated blood pressure to this lingering resentment, urging her to let go for the sake of her health. The emotional cost. Negativity also affects your relationships. When you're consumed by past regrets or grudges, it can make you less present and more critical of others. This often creates a barrier between you and your loved ones, leaving you feeling isolated. A study conducted on aging populations revealed that those who struggled with forgiveness had fewer close relationships and reported higher levels of loneliness. Breaking free. Steps toward peace. Acknowledge and accept. The first step to letting go is acknowledging your feelings without judgment. It's okay to feel hurt or disappointed. These emotions are valid. Write down your thoughts in a journal or share them with someone you trust. Simply putting your feelings into words can help you process them. Practice forgiveness. Forgiveness doesn't mean excusing bad behavior. It means freeing yourself from the hold those emotions have on you. Start small. Think of someone who has hurt you and silently wish them peace. Over time, this practice can help soften your feelings. Example: Mr. Robert, an 80-year-old grandfather, struggled with anger toward his estranged son for years. A counselor suggested he write a letter expressing his feelings, even if he never sent it. The act of writing helped him release some of his pain and take the first step toward reconciliation. Focus on gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity. Each evening, reflect on 3 things you're thankful for. This practice shifts your focus from what's lacking or painful to what's abundant and joyful in your life. Live in the present. Dwelling on the past often keeps us from experiencing the beauty of the present. Engage in mindfulness practices like meditation, yoga, or simply taking a walk while focusing on your surroundings. These activities help you stay grounded in the here and now. Example: Mrs. Evelyn, a widow in her 70s, often found herself replaying the loss of her husband. Through mindfulness meditation, she learned to focus on the loving memories they shared instead of dwelling on the pain of his absence. This shift brought her a sense of peace she hadn't felt in years. Seek professional help if needed. For some, deeply rooted regrets or traumas may require professional support to address. Therapists and counselors can provide valuable tools to help you process and move beyond these emotions. The rewards of letting go. Letting go of negativity and regret doesn't just lighten your emotional load. It opens the door to a more joyful, connected, and peaceful life. By focusing on forgiveness, gratitude, and living in the present, you give yourself the gift of emotional freedom. Life in your 70s is a time to cherish your achievements, connect with loved ones, and enjoy the simple pleasures. Don't let the weight of the past rob you of these moments. As the famous saying goes, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Release what no longer serves you and step into the serenity you deserve. 2. Neglecting your physical health. The habit. As we age, it's easy to fall into a sedentary lifestyle or ignore physical health issues, believing they're simply a part of getting older. But inactivity and neglect can lead to preventable health problems. Why it's harmful. Inactivity increases the risk of chronic illnesses like diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and osteoporosis. Neglecting regular checkups or minor symptoms can allow small health issues to escalate into serious conditions. How to break free. Adopt gentle exercises. Activities like walking, yoga, or swimming are low-impact yet effective for maintaining mobility and strength. Stick to routine checkups. Regular visits to the doctor can help catch potential issues early. Eat mindfully. Prioritize a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Stay hydrated. Dehydration is common in older adults and can exacerbate fatigue and other health issues. Example, Mr. James, who avoided exercise for years, started with short daily walks around his neighborhood. Over time, he felt more energetic, his mood improved, and he even lowered his cholesterol levels. 3. Isolating yourself from others. The habit. Many older adults gradually withdraw from social activities due to physical limitations, loss of loved ones, or feelings of irrelevance. This isolation can lead to loneliness and depression. Why it's harmful. Humans are social beings, and loneliness is linked to increased risks of heart disease, cognitive decline, and mental health challenges. Isolation can also diminish your sense of purpose and joy in life. How to break free. Reconnect with old friends. Pick up the phone and reach out to people you haven't spoken to in a while. Join local groups, community centers, book clubs, or hobby groups are great ways to meet like-minded individuals. Volunteer. Helping others provides a sense of purpose and introduces you to new people. Embrace technology. Learn to use video calls or social media to stay connected with family and friends. Example, Mrs. Eleanor, who lived alone, started attending a weekly knitting circle. She not only rekindled her passion for knitting, but also built lasting friendships that brightened her days. 4. Resisting change and new experiences. The habit. Fear of change can make you hesitant to try new activities, adapt to new technology, or even shift your perspective on long-held beliefs. While comfort in routine is understandable, it can also limit your growth and happiness. Why it's harmful. Resisting change can lead to stagnation, preventing you from discovering new passions or maintaining mental agility. Studies show that learning new skills in later life can enhance cognitive function and overall well-being. How to break free. Start small. Learn a new recipe, explore a different walking route, or try a new hobby. Embrace technology. Take a basic class on smartphones or computers to stay connected and informed. Say yes more often. Be open to invitations or ideas that might initially seem out of your comfort zone. Celebrate small wins. Every new experience, no matter how minor, is a step toward personal growth. Example, Mr. Robert, 75, was initially skeptical about learning how to use a tablet. With help from his granddaughter, he discovered online cooking tutorials and even joined a virtual gardening group, which enriched his daily life. 5. Ignoring emotional and mental well-being. The habit. Many older adults prioritize physical health but neglect their emotional and mental wellness. Suppressing feelings, avoiding self-care, or dismissing signs of anxiety or depression can silently erode your peace of mind. Why it's harmful. Unaddressed mental health issues can worsen physical conditions, disrupt sleep, and diminish your quality of life. Emotional neglect also limits your ability to enjoy meaningful relationships and activities. How to break free. Express yourself. Whether through journaling, art, or talking with a friend, find a way to process your emotions. Practice self-care. Dedicate time to activities that bring you joy, like gardening, reading, or listening to music. Seek help if needed. There's no shame in speaking to a counselor or joining a support group. Prioritize rest. Good sleep is essential for emotional resilience. Create a bedtime routine that promotes relaxation. Example, Mrs. Clara, a widow, struggled with loneliness after her husband passed. She joined a grief support group, which provided her with tools to cope and a sense of camaraderie that helped her rediscover happiness. Conclusion. The gift of letting go. Letting go of these harmful habits can transform your golden years into a time of peace, joy, and fulfillment. Your 70s are a chapter to embrace wisdom, build connections, and prioritize your well-being. By releasing negativity, prioritizing health, staying socially engaged, embracing change, and nurturing your emotional wellness, you open the door to a more vibrant and meaningful life. As you take these steps, remember that each day is a new opportunity to grow and thrive. Let the past be a teacher, not a burden, and allow yourself the freedom to live fully and peacefully in the present.